Hello, my name is Kyla, and today I am going to be performing a piece from the prologue to Piers Plowman. And the piece we believe was to be written by or composed by someone named William Langland. However, there isn't a complete consensus on this, so today I will be performing the piece as though I am a lady in the country nearby the location Malvern Hills, where the dream, which the prologue describes, takes place. In a summer season, when soft was the sun, I shop me into shroudes as a shape were. In habit as an eremite, unholy of work, went weed in this world, wondrous to hear. Ach, on a May morning, on Malvern Hills, me befell a fair lee, a fair ye methought. I was weary for wandred, and went me to rest, under a broad bank, be a burna cedar. And as he lie and leaned and looked on the waters, he slumbered into a sleeping. It swayed so mory, then gan he met in a marvelous swervna, that he was in a wilderness, wist he never where. Ach, as he beheld into the east, and high to the sun, he saw a tour on a tough tree ledgy market, a deep dell beneath, a dungeon therein, with deep ditches and dark and dreadful of seat. A fair feld full of folk fondy there between, of all a manner of men, the men and the rich, watching and wandering as the world asketh. Some putting him to the plough, plied in full selda, in setting and sowing, swanking full hearted, and warning that these wash stores with gluttony destroyeth, and some putting him to prey, apparelled him thereafter in continence of clothing common disguised, in prayers and penance putting him many, all for the love of our Lord, lived in full stride, in hope to have heaven a richer place, as anchors and hermits that hold on him and here solace, covide not in country to carry about, for no licres le flode here lica me to place. And some chosen Jafare, they chafed on the better, as it seemeth to our seat that sweet men thriveth. And some mirths to mock as minstrels come, and get in gold with her glee, guiltless eleva, Agjaperes and Jangaleres, Judas' children. Fain and him fantasias, fools him mocketh, and hand-witted will to work, and if they would. Hi, I'm Brittany, and I'll be performing lines 210 to 252 from The Pardoner's Tale, which was written by Chaucer. It is part of the Canterbury Tales, and this one is about riders who are hunger for drink, food, money, and power. And this part I'm doing is a condemnation of gluttony, which kind of summarizes the whole tale, which is gluttony is hunger for not just food, but drink, food, money, and power. Oh, gluttony, full of cursedness, oh, cause fierce devour confusion, oh, original of our damnation, till Christ had bought us with his blood again, law who dare shortly for to sign, a boot was still cursed villainea, corrupt was all this world for glutonea, Adam, O Father, and as we fall so, fro paradise to labor and to woe, were driven for that visa, it is no dreada, for weal that Adam fasted as he read. He was in paradise, and one that he ate of the fruit defended on a tray. Anon he was outcast to woe and pina. O glutonea, on they will autas plina. O weest a man who many maladies, fallen of excess and of gluttonias, he would have been the more immeasurable of his dieta sitting at his table. Alas, the shorte throata, the tendre mouth, maketh that east and west and north and south, and earth and air and water meant to swinka, to get a glutton dainty meta and drinka. Of this matera, O Paul, while cansto treta, met onto womb and wombe onto meta. Shall God destroy in botha as Paulus saith? Alas, a fool thing is it, be me faith, to sigh this word, and fuller is a data, that of his throat he maketh his purvey, through thilke cursed superfluity. The apostle Wapin saith full piteously, though walking many of which you told heavy, ye say now Wapin with piteous voice, they been enemies of Christus Christ, of which the end is death, womb is here God. O womb, O belly, O stinking cod, fulfilled of dong and of corruption. At either end of they, fool is the son, who great labor and cost is thee to finda. These cook is who they stamp and strain and grinda, and turn it substantia into accident, to fulfilling all thy liquorous talent.
Hi, I'm Mitchell, and I will be presenting a passage from Geoffrey Chaucer's Canterbury Tales. Specifically, my passage comes from the Nun's Priest Tale, which falls near the end of the Canterbury Tales and is told by a character who is generally unexplored in the general prologue. The Nun's Priest is only briefly mentioned, but tells a tale which is rich with allusion and historical context. It deals with a rooster and his household of hens, but makes allusions to many historical events, some of which will be referenced in my passage. The passage specifically comes from near the end of the Nun's Priest Tale and deals with an interaction between a fox, a rooster, and the ensuing chaos of the barnyard.
O woeful Hannes, giets och kriden je, as one that neho brende de citea of Roma, kriden de senatores vives, for that hier respondos lost in alle hier lieves, without in guilt des neho hath hem slain, nor will he turn to mitale again. The silly widower and eke hier daughters twa, helden disse hennes krier, and maken war. And ut adores styrten die anon, and sign the fox toward the grove gone. And bar upon his back the cock away, and krieden ut haro and while away. Ha, ha, the fox, and after him they ran. And equistaves many another man, Rancole, Oldage, and Talbot and Gerlande, and Malkin with a distaff in her hande. And Cole and Calf and Ek the vrij hogges, so failed for the Balkinge of the dogges, and Schotinge of the men and women Ek. They runne so, hem thocht hier herte breke. They yelleden, as fendes doen in helle. The dogges grieden, as men woulde him quelle. The geese, for fear, flown over the trace. Out of the heave came the swarm of bays. So hideous was the noise, a bendicite, certes. Hey, Jacques Astra and his men, the men never shootes half so shrill, when that they worden any flaming kill. As Dilke die was mad upon the fox, of brass they brocht in bemis and of box, of horn, of bone, in which they blew and they poped, and therewithal they skreeked and they hoped. It seemed as that heaven should fall.
Hi, my name is Jessica. I'm here today to discuss a little bit about Sir Gawain and the Green Knight and then recite a passage. Sir Gawain is a unique manuscript, and the dialect in it suggests that it was composed, or at least the author was native to the West Midlands of England. The manuscript itself is dated to the 14th century and has some illumination that suggests that it was probably illuminated by the author. The passage that I'm going to recite today is The Hunt. It's the precursor to the bedroom scene, and it's parallel to it as well. The hunt is described as Bertilac and his men are chasing the deer. Following that scene is Bertilac's wife hunting Sir Gawain in the bedroom. It's an interesting scene because it plays on Sir Gawain's character and how temptation can fault even the most moral of men. At the first quaith of the quest, quacked the wield. There drove in the dal, dote for dread. Here to the he, but hatefully they were, restayed with the stably that stotely ascreed. They let the hertest half the gate, with he heads, and the bram bocus, also with hoar broad pomes, for the frail lord had a defending firmness on team, that there should no man meve to the mal dare. The hindes were halden in with hay and war, the does driven with great din to the deepest ladders. There meet Monse, as they slept, slenting of arvers, at each wend under wand wapper flona, that bigly boat on the brona with full broad heads. What they brain and bledden, be bonkers they dayin, and I ratches in a rest radly hem forwards. The hunters with he a horn hasted him after, with such a crackanda crie as Cleefus had in Broston. What wheeled so atwapped, wheels that shorten, what's all traced and rented their estate. Be they were tended at the he, and tased to the waters. The laddies were so learned at the low 3 stairs, and the grey hundes so great, that get in him believe, and him to a future, as fast as freckets me look, there eat. the Lord for bliss abloy. Con oft con lance in lead, and drof that die with joy, thus to the derk neat.
My name is Peter, and my piece is actually the first 20 lines or so of the Old English epic Beowulf. I've known this poem, I've read it for years, but this exercise of memorizing it, then performing it, has taught me something about the poem that I never really appreciated before, that I always thought of it, as most people do, as an object in a book, maybe something written by a monk for his own amusement and entertainment. But it becomes clear when you perform it that it's written to be spoken out loud, to be performed, and not just performed, but performed before a very particular audience, an audience that will understand the wide sweep of German history, of the German tribes, of their values, of their courage, of their desolations. That is the subject of the poem. So it begins with a grand historical statement about the glory of the Danes. Watwe Yarna, Iniragum, Theod Keninga, Thrym Guthrunon. Hu the Ethelingas Ellen Fremedon. Oft Skil Skevi. Sjarna Threatum, Manigo Maithum, Mero Sjetla, Oftia, Exoda, Jelas, Sidden Eres Fiaskja Funden, Hei das Frofra Gabad. Weoks in Woklum, Weaf Mindum, Gthar, of that him I wilk. Fara in sitendra, over from roda, skilda hirran, gomban gildan. That was God King. Them was Eavra, efter kennet, young in Adam. Thorne, God send folke to frofra. Fear and fiafa on giat, that he drugon, aldeliasa, lange willa. Him thus liefrian, wulres walden, world ira forgiaf. Beowulf was brem. Blij, wieder sprang. Schildes javra, schädelundem in. Sva schau jong kumba, god gewerkan. Fromum fjo giftum, he feidered biama, that him in Elda, efter gewoningen, vil gesithas, dan vigoma. Leoste geleistan, lofteirem skall, in meigte chwaira, man.